Here is situation 2 with age problems, where you are told a present age. So remember in situation 1, we had to find the present age. Now we are told the present age, and you have to find the amount of years that have passed or will pass. So we're dealing with either a present or a future amount of years. So here's situation 2. Helen is now 40 years old, and Arlene is 20 years old. How many years ago was Helen 3 times as old as Arlene was then? So to make this easy on you, you make a table again. Have the section for the person. In this case, we have Helen, and we have Arlene. Then we make a column for the present age. Now it tells you, Helen is now 40, Arlene is now 20. But what we have to find is this past or future. Amount of years. And here's what it tells you. It says, how many years ago? You should be able to interpret that as the past. And what we don't know is the amount of years. So X is going to represent the amount of years. So in the past, we're dealing with X amount of years. So think about it now. Let's say you're 13 years old. 2 years ago, you were 11. To figure that out, you did 13 minus 2 equals 11. So to find out how old Helen was X years ago, you represent that with 40 minus X. Same thing with Arlene. If Arlene is 20 now, her past age is 20 minus X. And then you have to create an equation based on what you have. Well, Helen was 3 times as old as Arlene was then. So this is telling you, in the past, Helen's age, which was 40 minus X, was equal to 3 times Arlene's age at that time, which was 3 times 20 minus X. So that you just solve. First, as you know, we should distribute the 3. So we should get 40 minus X equals 60 minus 3X. Okay? And then bring the variables to both sides. I am going to add 3X to both sides. And you get 40 plus 2X equals 60. Subtract the 40. I get 2X equals 20. And when I divide both sides by 2, it gives me an answer of X equals 10. So we solved, we got X equals 10, and now we have to solve the question. Remember, don't forget, once you get X, you have to answer the question. How many years ago was Helen 3 times as old as Arlene was then? So it's just asking for X, which was what you defined. So the answer is 10, which we have down here. So we bring it up, X equals 10 years. And you're probably saying to yourself, well, didn't we have to use a let statement with other problems? You could use a let statement for these problems, but I'm only going to require you to use the table. Once you write X in this table, you're implying that X represents a past amount of years. So that's situation 2. When you come in tomorrow, if you feel comfortable, you will do practice based on your confidence level. Okay, so remember the 2 situations. You're either finding a present age, or you're finding an amount of years that have passed or will pass. The table is the same. The methods are only slightly different.